$5,000. Tesla's the future, bro. Welcome back to Strong Man Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. Links in the description. And I'm a grifter apparently, so go buy it so I can make a lot of money. And I'm a hater of Jeremy LaFoo-Foo, who smells like poo-poo. So you don't know who Jeremy is. He runs a channel called Financial Education. And he has expert stock analysis. He knows how to predict the future, bro. Because he used to work at a gas station. And he would see people buying stuff. And that's how he based his investment decisions on. And I've actually used the same strategy. I would drive around and, oh my God, the bank's full. I'm buying that stock. Oh my God, BK doesn't have a lot of people in the line. Oh, I'm selling that stock. That's all you got to do, apparently. And you can 10x and, be a billionaire in 5 seconds. That's Jeremy LaFoo-Foo. Now, here he is on Everything Money, or not Everything Money, Millennial Money. I didn't mean to say that, Everything Money. I didn't mean to insult you like that. Here's Jeremy on Millennial Money with Graham Stephan and Andre Geek, basically saying that people are going to really start considering electric vehicles because gas prices have temporarily gone up. And basically, electric vehicles are the actual cheaper cars now. Let's listen. Let's go verify some of these statements.
Okay. Interesting. By the way, back to the gas prices, because I know we probably went way off subject there, but with these gas prices going up the way they are, man, you want to talk about just another thing to push people toward thinking about their next vehicle being an electric vehicle? This is it. When you start seeing, gas prices continue to go up, and we're in February right now, guys. I mean, if this continues on, imagine because gas prices are usually always the most expensive in summertime. I mean, could we be looking at $4, $5, $6 gas, per?
Gas is just gonna go up all the time, forever, just like stocks. Gas is very cyclical. Okay, sometimes gas is freaking expensive, sometimes it's not. It's all based on global, geopolitics and supply and demand. Okay, but trust me, gas will probably be pretty cheap again. Countries can basically control the supply of oil. Look at Saudi Arabia and stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff going on in Russia and Ukraine, and there's that leads to higher gas prices. But you can't assume that gas prices are just going to go up and up and up and up and up and up forever. And on top of that, you can't assume that people are going to switch over to electric vehicles. But let's keep watching, and then we'll go look at some numbers.
Per gallon? I think a lot of people start seeing those numbers and are like, yeah, I think my next vehicle is going to be an EV after all.
Oh, gosh. No, California, it's already $5. You go to most parts of West LA, you see $5.36.
Yeah, it's $3.40 here. You know why? Because California's full of freaking communists that have taxes on gasoline that are probably insane. That's why it's $5 in California. Whereas in a lot of places, it's way cheaper. Okay? And on top of that, electricity can actually go up in price too. Let's go look. No, not electricity's 100% renewables, bro. Oh no. So here's how electricity is generated in the United States. But this isn't 2020. Shut up. We have 20% renewables, 20% nuclear, 19% coal, and 40% natural gas. Oh my God, I'm so liberal. Oh my God, more than 50% of my electricity is generated by dirty pieces of fossil fuels. Oh my God. So that's how it's generated, okay? And if those commodities go up in price, which happens with inflation or supply and demand or whatever, electricity prices will go up. As a matter of fact, I did a quick Google search and I said, Consumer Price Index for all urban consumers, electricity in the United States. Do you notice something here? Okay, this is from 2016 to now. Oh, it looks like pretty recently electricity prices have skyrocketed as well. So you sit there and you see the gas is becoming expensive. It's $3.40 a gallon here because we're not communists. And you're like, oh, maybe I'll go buy an EV. Well, electricity's pretty expensive too, and you're gonna have to pay for it to charge your car. No, that can't possibly be true. Tesla's the future, bro.
Wow. It's insane, yeah. It depends on the gas.
I don't think people are going to be like, let me go buy a Tesla now. I don't think that's the alternative.
Well, the thought process is, let me consider getting an EV for my next car, because you see these gas prices, right? And usually if anything bad happens to you, kind of are in this moment of how do I fix this, right? And one of the ways you can fix it is potentially getting an EV as your next car, right? So I don't think it's everybody goes out and buys EVs because gas prices go up. I think it's just that thought that hits your head where you're like, dang, it would be sweet to have an EV where I could just charge at my house for way cheaper than this $5
Yeah, it's way cheaper, bro. I mean, electricity prices don't go up. No, it's only gas. Everything else is actually cheaper. And even if the thought enters people's heads, all they have to do is go look at Tesla's prices, which are freaking expensive, okay? Let's watch a little bit more, and then we're going to go compare some car prices.
A gallon gas or whatever. So,
Yeah.
and we
What
haven't
does-
seen. Oh, go ahead, Andre.
What's a cheap, like, practical electric car that's not as crazy expensive as Tesla?
I think I think a Model 3. A Model 3 is about the cheapest real
They're like
EV.
60 grand. That's not a normal car.
No,
Like
you can get it for 40. You
Chevy
can get it for
Bolt,
40
maybe?
something. Yeah.
Chevy Bolt.
That's
is
40 is not normal. That's not a normal car.
Andre,
price.
I've been educated on how expensive all vehicles are now. Andre, go to
No,
a
I know.
dealership and
I'm
try
not
to buy a car.
arguing with that. I'm just saying
Okay.
a Tesla Model 3 is not a practically non-pricey vehicle. It's very expensive.
Yes, it is. I don't. Can you fit a family in a Model 3, especially if you have young children with car seats and all that crap? I mean, maybe, but the average family is going to want probably an SUV or, like I got, a van. I know it's very sexy. You know, young women look at me when I drive by in my freaking van. But anyway, people aren't going to go buy a freaking Model 3, which is their cheapest variant, because gas prices are expensive. Let's go look at the price of the Model 3. So here's the Model Y before we get into that. If you're the average family and you have kids, you're probably going to get a Model Y or a Model X or whatever. Look at the freaking price. $60K, okay? That's the purchase price. I mean, they try to manipulate it to make it look cheaper. Well, you can save money with gas. $60K for a freaking SUV, all right? You put that into a car calculator, $1,000 a month car payment. The average family can't afford that. That's basically a freaking mortgage, okay? Actually, I think that's more than my mortgage. I mean, that doesn't include my insurance and property taxes, but I'm pretty sure my mortgage is smaller than that. And if you buy a car like Tesla, you're going to have to insure it, which is going to be a couple $100 more a month. Yeah, it's really affordable, bro. Let's go look at the Model 3, which is, LaFufu says, that's just it's so cheap compared, or it's so normal compared to every other car. Let's go order one, bro. It's the future. Purchase price, minimum $45,000. And then you got to pay freaking taxes and fees and titling and all that crap. You're probably looking at $47,000, $48,000 minimum when you buy one of these freaking cars, all right? But what's an alternative? Because gas is just so expensive. Well, I did this crazy thing called Google search, and I found the 10 cheapest SUVs of 2021. But it's 2022 strong, man! Shut up. Okay, look, we got the Kia Soul, $18K. We got the Hyundai Venue, $18K. Chevy Trailblazer, $19K. Nissan Kicks, $19,500. And you can fit a family in here. The Model 3, I don't think you can fit little kids in there. I wouldn't get that car if I had freaking kids, which I do. I wouldn't get that freaking car. Ford EcoSport, $20K. Oh my god, all these cars are so expensive. There's no other alternative. Tesla's gonna have the cheapest cars, bro. What a freaking idiot. Like, this guy just constantly embarrasses himself.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the days of I'm going to go get a $15,000 car, $20,000 car, those days are long gone. You go to your dealership, dude, we're talking everything on the lot's 50, 60, 70, 80 grand. I heard something about the new...
I just bought a car for under 30 grand, and it had like all the freaking bells and whistles, and it's a nice van. Under 30K. And that was actually for taxes and fees and all that crap. I think the base price was like 25 or something like that. There are very, very cheap alternatives. And if you want to go really cheap, you can go well below 20K if you get a used car, okay? It might be a little bit harder in this market, but you can do it. And I just freaking showed you a bunch of cars that are pretty affordable. Nobody's going to go buy, especially if you're a middle-class family with a mortgage and kids and all that crap, you're not going to go buy a Model 3 for freaking 45K. Or if you want to move your family around, you're not going to buy a Model X or a Model Y. How much is the Model X? What is this? Oh my god! Nobody's gonna buy the 100K? Yeah. Okay, the Model Y is the cheap SUV. The cheap SUV. Like I said, 60 freaking K. This is outrageous what this freaking clown is saying.
New Silverado EV.
But he bought Tesla!
100K plus or some crazy number?
You know what's crazy? Crazy? I saw an article today. The Toyota RAV4 is almost $100,000 for a Toyota.
See? So there's no other alternatives for the middle-class family. You gotta buy La Tesla! That's why it's gonna 10x from here, bro. It's the future. Anyway, this is ridiculous. Jeremy's a moron. Andre, I actually give him props for this. He actually is more in tune with the middle class. $40K is not cheap for a freaking car. Not in the slightest. If you got kids, and maybe your wife's staying at home, and you're working, and you got health insurance, and you got a mortgage, and you got to save for retirement on top of that, you're not going to go buy a freaking Tesla! And Tesla has no plans to make the freaking 25K Tesla. And until I see that, I got no faith in that freaking stock price. Not in the slightest. $1 trillion, bro! Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Jeremy's a moron. Gas prices are up. Okay, that doesn't mean people are going to stop buying gas-powered cars. Electricity prices go up, too. Oh, what a shock. And there's way cheaper alternatives that are not liberal and amazing, but are actually affordable by the average family. And this is just in the United States, okay? What do you think about in, like, other countries where they're not as wealthy? Do you think they're going to buy freaking Teslas? Probably not. Anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. Y'all have a wonderful night. Choo!